What's up guys, TimeFail here with another video, and today we are going to be going over the 5v5 ESL tournament, which I am proud to announce I will be participating in. So yeah, I got a group of guys together, a couple guys from my clan and a couple other guys that they knew, and we made a team. Surprisingly enough, Town Hall 5 is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. So much harder. So, look at all these 1 stars. I mean, and 2 stars. Like, I barely got the 2 star in this war. But we've been doing some practice wars with a couple other teams just to kind of get us going. Because, as most of you know, the ESL tournament is on Friday, May 25th. So 6 days now. That's it. And then we'll be there. And do I think my team's gonna win? Honestly, I'm not sure. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. As you can see, I am not quite maxed yet, but I am almost there. I mean, I've got an archer tower and storages and a couple barracks. And then I've got, let's go and upgrade that right now. I've got those guys, and then I will be maxed. So I should be able to get it done by then. I've been really hurrying because it was kind of a last minute decision for me to be a part of it. But let's check out some of these hits and talk about it. So we can show mine first. It wasn't that impressive because I didn't even have wizards at the time. But I've been stretching for the 2 star with most of my hits. What we have figured out is that it seems to be most beneficial to go for the percent first on these bases, because a lot of them have easy percent, but it's really just a matter of it's difficult to get your troops far into the base to get a lot of stars. As you can see, some of the other guys have done it. It also doesn't help that I'm not maxed yet, that's for sure. But as you can see, I kind of lured that CC. Seems to be pretty easy. The CC doesn't seem to be able to do much to the troops at this level. But yeah, giants and then some wall breakers. And this is just this isn't a great strategy, but like I said, because I don't have wizards and because I don't have well, I do have loons right now, but I'll show you guys in just a little bit an attack with some loons. They are one of the best troops at Town Hall 5 if done right. I mean, they're also pretty tricky. One thing we learned on here too is that at a lot of other at a lot of other Town Hall levels, the base designs have the CC centered or not reachable. What I'm finding is that doesn't really matter at Town Hall 5 because the CC is pretty much always reachable because there's not enough trash buildings and stuff. And it's just too easy to kill because you also have a lightning spell that you get, and that's the only spell that you get. But like I was saying, let's check out some better attacks. This guy's really good. He's been using loons lately. Mass loons. This seems to be a strong strategy. But like I was saying, the best base designs seem to be the ones with a centered air defense, not a centered clan castle. And that is because loons are pretty much the strongest troop, as far as I've seen. Wizards are good too, like I said, but check this out. You have to spread them out quite a bit, like a lot. And he does a good job of that. And the reason for that is that at this level, there are 2 red air mines. And if those 2 red air mines go off, your balloons will immediately go down. Especially if they're all together, they'll all go down, and it's pretty deadly. So I have to admit, guys, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought going into it, I was going to be like the best Town Hall 5 champion and all that, but I hate to say it, I think I might be better at Town Hall 12 than I am at Town Hall 5, which is very surprising. So as you can see, he does a good job, cleans up there. But it's kind of like the loon strategies at other levels, except you don't necessarily need a kill squad. You can just bring some archers to clean up, kind of. Here's by Steve McQueen. And there's a lot of interesting base designs you can come out here. And it's really, like, this tournament has been really cool. I mean, it hasn't even technically started, but it's gotten all these higher players to go down and go back to Town Hall 5. And it's funny, all these, pros are going in and they have no idea what they're doing because Town Hall 5 is completely different than all the other levels. And it's kind of comical, I would say. But this one's kind of a kill squad with loons. And you see he does a really nice job. He notices that the air defense is on the edge. And like I said, it would be better if the air defense was right in the middle, because if it's not, like on this base, you can easily pick that off with a really small kill squad and then loon the whole backside. And that's exactly what he's going to do in this one. Another thing to point out is that the loons don't really do that much damage. It takes a lot of loons and a lot of hits on defenses to take them down. But I guess that's pretty understandable because they're only level 2. You can't go any higher than that. So really nice job spreading out those loons. Hopefully I can get max soon so I can get some practice in with some of the troops everyone else is using. But I believe we have a real chance at winning this ESL tournament. However, we are going to be going up against really good teams, probably like Carbon. I know Carbon Finn has a team. That's all I can think of. I think One Hive might have a team, but I'm not sure. So I got one more to show you guys. And this is by Lil Jon again. He's pretty much our best attacker at this point, as far as the practices have gone. It really goes back to, it really brings you back, 6 years ago when I started playing and I was at these levels. It brings back a lot of memories, and it's really fun that they decided to do that. And not to mention, there is a cash prize. I can't remember if it's like $5,000 or $4,000, but it is a lot of money, and that just makes it more enjoyable. Even if you don't get the money, there's something about competing for a prize like that just makes it that much more fun, So yeah, really nice job. See, he spreads those loons out and all these attacks because that red air mine went off up there with those group at the top, and to see how much damage that did though, right over that air defense, it took out all of those loons that were right around it. So really, I mean, it can be risky doing loons because it's either a 3-star or a 1-star most of the time. That's the only thing. If you do kind of a wizard attack, you could get more of a safe 2-star and maybe a 3-star. So it's really up to you guys what you want to try if you're in this tournament. But I just thought it'd be cool to video this, and I'm going to try to video on Friday, the day of the tournament, and get you guys some attacks in there. and we'll see how far we make it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like and a comment, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks.